Before I get started, let's take a look at last night's camp here in Cody, Wyoming. Now I'm going to go over a little bit of my time at the Sturgis Rally. Now, since the beginning, even since I was doing magazine stuff, I never wanted to do rally coverage, mainstream rally coverage, because, man, there's tons of people doing that stuff. If you put in Sturgis Rally whatever year, tons of stuff will come up. So we're going to just see a little of the rally from my point of view, and maybe not as much the commercial end. So with that, let's get this video rolling. I guess you could say same shit, different year. We're at camp and it's like almost 2 weeks before the rally starts officially. And people are rolling in, guys are rolling in. We got, well, we got me. We got down there. And, of course, me. And we got Dwayne, who's living next to me now. But what we're going to do right now is go talk to Whip. Let's see what he has to say. There he is. Well, you got in here like late last night, right?
About darkness, about quarter.
Yeah, we heard you come in. We didn't know who you were.
Yeah, I made it in. It was a good ride. I rode all day up from Colorado, and I made it here.
How far?
About 500 miles.
You rode 500 miles yesterday?
I think it's about 500.
Shit, I don't even do that.
Well,
Where'd you come from, Vail?
Yes.
I do that in 2 days anyway.
I should have, but you know, should have, would have, could have.
Whatever. How old are you this year?
81.
81.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those guys tell me they're too old.
Nope. Nope.
I hear that shit, you know.
Yeah, that
I'm
old
like,
bike
yeah.
over there keeps me young.
Get a bike keeps you young.
Not a woman.
No,
they'll age you.
age you before your time.
Not that I got against them, but yeah, they might age you. They're good to have around, though.
Yeah, so we got Bones coming up. He's going to be, what, 83 or 84?
I think he's at least 83. I just texted him now, but...
Is he coming?
Oh, yeah, he's coming.
He's coming.
Yeah, he got his bike on, got it fixed. He had electrical problem.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
We'll see him when he gets here. But so the guys who don't want to bring their bikes through all this stuff, and the old guys park in the parking lot here and go over the fence.
got that right. That's me. I got one of those ruts.
Bike weighs a lot, right? It's a full-on bagger.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Got the new guys coming in. They're showing up. We got Sid. You can't have a bullshit session without the bullshit, so it's a good thing Sid showed up. We got Gion. Last I've seen him was in Mexico. He spent a winter down there too. And then we got Whips, Fancy Camp, the Taj Mahal. The Sid's bitching about.
Hey, it puts the strings the tarp up right in the walkway where people drive their bikes. I mean, freaking Vanderbilt. Right.
Dude, I told you should just beat him up and fucking make him move. I mean, he's 80.
You're the one.
He's 81. You should be able to take him.
You said you're the one that put the tarp up.
Well, I did the design.
I've never seen anybody string a tarp completely across the whole campground.
The whole campground. This is the whole campground.
Well, do you remember?
Just what you can't. You don't ride good enough to get your bike through
Yeah,
here.
I can get it through.
Why'd you stick your tent right next to what the Taj Mahal?
That was the flattest lay that I had.
To the fucking what'd you call this? You said it was the
Vanderbilt.
Biltmore, the
Yeah, the
Vanderbilt.
Biltmore, yeah.
Why'd you put your hat? Huh?
Where's the track?
It used to be right here before Scotty put the tarp right in the middle of it.
Until before you put your tent right in the middle of it.
Is that right there?
He's one of the guys who retired, was watching too many of my videos and decided to come camp with us. That's what he did. Told me, that's what he told me.
Fell into your net.
He fell into the bullshit that I spew, and he bought it. And so, but he's retired, so he's living on his bike now. For however long he does that. I forget his name. I've got an old buddy that I've known since I was maybe 30 years old. He used to ride a shovelhead back when I rode my Softail when I lived in San Diego, and we used to pal around. And he's an old Vietnam vet. He's a few years older than me. He was a tunnel rat who actually lived. Most of them didn't live. But anyway, so we've kept in touch over the years. You know, when you know somebody for that long, old friends that you've known for most of your life, it kind of changes things. So, but I talked to him. Well, what he's done is he's got a trailer, and I think he's on his whatever little money that the government gives him. He don't have enough hardly to live on. He's one of the guys who's just fucking laid down, sitting there waiting to die. So I talked to him recently. He said he's talking about killing himself. So I said, look, man, I said, come up to the motorcycle rally. He said, I ain't got the money. And he said, I ain't never gonna have a motorcycle again. I said, well, come anyway. I said to him, how's your truck run? He says, oh, my truck runs great. I said, yeah. I said, I'm gonna send you some gas money, and you come on up here and camp with us. I sent him a couple pictures of camp. He said, let me think about it. Call me back like 20 minutes later. He says, I'll take that deal. I'm coming. So I sent the money to him, and he drove straight up here, right? Like he hasn't been out of, he's been sitting in his fucking trailer just waiting to die with his dog. You know, we've seen old people do that, right? And like, I want to get him out. So I sent him some fucking gas money to get his ass here. I told him, I'll make sure that you eat and get gas to get home. And so I told everybody, a couple of the other guys chipped in a few bucks too. And so he showed up, and so I told everybody. And so people are taking care of him. Let's take a look, okay? He's got to put in a camp. He's got a pickup truck, right? Look, they all setting him up over there. See that? Everybody's helping him out. Everybody knows, because I told them.
Rainfly? I'm sure if it's in there.
Yeah, your head's gonna be up here.
Right? And here's his dog. Brought his dog. His dog's happy to be out.
Like my head higher.
That's him on the right, the little guy.
I may have some. I've got a couple of blue ones.
So tell my camera, Pete, are you at least happy to be here?
Yeah.
Way happy.
Be out of the house?
Way happy.
Yeah,
Happy,
there you go.
happy.
See?
Thank you.
Pete, see how your door comes up over here and you got the same on the other side.
Pardon me?
See how your door folds back here?
Everybody's hooking him up.
Same
They all hooking him up. It's a nice tent. Somebody loaned it to him.
Same on the
Come in his
Yeah,
pickup
it's
truck.
exactly the same. You just unzip it, that little white line.
Oh, the little light, white. Okay.
Yeah, right.
See, this is get taut. I mean, you
Does
can pull
that
this
stick
down.
out anywhere?
Yeah, you gotta, we're gonna stake it out here.
Oh, I see.
Adjust it. I guess you adjust it after.
Oh, that.
That's kind of cool.
Throw me a stake there, partner.
But it's like one of the guys said, I say he's pretty weak. He said, baby steps, man. He's here, right? Baby steps. That's what's happening today. Ah, so you had to burn off some electricity.
Oh, yeah.
Or some energy, I
We
mean.
got the zoomies going on.
Good, good. But I missed the strawberry.
Come here. Hang on. Come here. Look. Wait.
Go sit.
Wait.
Go sit.
Sit.
It's a strawberry. It's a strawberry. She likes fucking strawberries. That's funny.
Better watch your fingers when you do this. Y'all watch. She's gonna take
funny.
the whole thing off. Look.
You do look pretty sunburned.
A little bit. Been out there for a minute.
But the 88, I got it. Like I said, I got an 88.
It's like driving a truck.
It's
kind of cool, and I can load it down. How do you think that
You seen Mark's bike out there, all loaded down? You seen Mark's bike? They rode from New York. No windshield.
So that's around 4.
Yeah.
What are we doing? We're here at Such's. I've never been here before.
Such a cycle.
I keep hearing about it.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Look, we got young guys here. I always tell Harley asks me, what do you think we should do to sell more bikes? Because their customers' base is dying off of old age.
Yeah.
I tell them, go to the swap meets, talk to the young guys, ask them what they want.
Yeah.
You see them here? They're here. So you got like, there's plenty of young folks here at this. Get a younger crowd and some older guys. Mostly, what they seem to want, simple old bikes, stuff that they can mess with themselves.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what I see for the younger generation.
Yeah.
Hear that, Harley? That's what the younger guys want. Go ask them. Go to the swap meets. Go to the older shows. Ask them what they want. How much time you got to be here?
This time it's 2 weeks only.
That's all?
Yeah, that's
Also
all.
after the rally, you'll be going back.
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
But you're going to buy a bike and leave it here.
I'm gonna do that, yeah. That's the plan, for sure.
Softail.
Possibly, or even if it's already hardtail, that's the best, of course. So I can transform it into my bike.
And for a motor?
Well, hopefully a standard or Evo, that would be my preference, with a CV carb. Simple and just, but it has to have not the standard length or it's gotta be long.
Yeah, you guys are big on that shit in Sweden, ain't you?
Yeah.
And long front end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go around the block to turn around.
It's a greater feeling. I don't know. And the bike is better looking. That's the number one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay ugly. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. You already told me that, didn't you, Mike?
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, he knew my name. So I see some videos and stuff about some of the runs in Sweden. Looks like you got a lot of old bike stuff there, like the old style rallies,
It is, yeah.
where everybody just comes to party in tents and camp and all that.
Yep. No RVs.
No RVs.
No trailers.
No
none of them.
trailers?
No, nothing of that. Everyone is riding there.
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I haven't been there, so I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit, I'd like to come to that.
Yeah. You might have a.
I used to go to stuff like that before
Yeah.
everybody started trailering.
Yeah. That's not my kind of rally really, but
I'm with you, I get it.
everyone can do whatever they want. Of course, it's up to everyone.
I like to ride too much. Well, like an old friend of mine said, he said, if I can't ride there, I don't want to go. That's what he said.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Well, that's some of Mike, and this is a little of my rally here. Mike from Sweden. So you bought this instead?
I bought this from Tombow, Nasty Choppers, and it did run when I bought it from him, but it needed a lot of restoration and fixing up to get it to be
I bet it
rideable.
still does.
It still does. Because I had 2 weeks and I only had about 5 days to actually get
You
it
got it
going.
running.
Got it running, got it riding.
Took out the Zener diode.
Took out the Zener diode. I put a GS 500 regulator rectifier there.
Honda parts.
Honda parts. Or no, Suzuki parts.
Suzuki
Sorry.
parts.
Instead of that, the lights are nice and bright. It runs great. I'm going to be putting out an electronics kit based around that as soon as I get home.
My old best friend used to ride one of these. While I have enough daylight, let's take a look at it.
Triumph T100C 1971.
Yeah, 1971. You got an amyl carburetor still. And this is it. My first Harley was in 1974, Sportster.
First Harley was in 1972 Sportster.
Yeah, man, you look like you're younger than me, too.
Yeah.
You're really going backward in time.
I've had a couple hundred motorcycles.
Really? What do you do? Buy them and sell them?
I've been buying and
find it?
Go
I
to
mean,
bike,
you might as well fucking throw it out there while I got a camera on you.
that's it. Go on eBay to Biker Bob's Vintage Cycle Parts, or you can find me on Craigslist in Florida, or Biker Bob's Vintage. What is it? Biker Bob's Chop Shop on Instagram,
Biker Bob's Chop Shop on Instagram.
and or Swap Meet Gold if I ever get that page going correctly.
Sounds like eBay.
Yeah,
Sounds like that's the place
on
to go.
eBay for 22 years.
There you go. Knucklehead. This old dude's riding a knucklehead. These young guys wanting to film him. Wanted to wash my bike. Come over here to Danny's. She's got a house here on the end of Lizelle Street. I've been here before to wash my bike, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. And I got more than I bargained for because he's giving me a hand and making hamburgers over there. Tell me what you got here, Danny.
What do I got?
Yeah, about all this stuff you got.
Okay, well, I got a bunch of homemade drawings and paintings that I make. You know, biker art stuff. It's all Sturgis Motorcycle Rally related. They're all hand painted acrylic. You got a little Devil's Tower going on over here. You know, it's biker stuff. Harley Davidson stuff. That's a watercolor drawing I made. Pen and ink, watercolor, and India ink. I got some more serious stuff for the people who don't like the skulls, like, you know, the American Eagle. You know, that kind of thing.
You got a bunch
I
of
got
stuff.
some commemorative stuff too for the 85th Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
All right. Tell me this. We're on Lizelle Street,
Yes, sir.
which is a main street in Sturgis. We're at the far end of town. What's the address?
736 Lizelle Street. I'm
Yeah.
here with Darren McKay, my friend and fellow artist. He has all kinds of stuff on sale. He has homemade printed t-shirts.
It's a good place to wash your
originals.
motorcycle, too.
You can come here, wash your motorcycle if you're not doing
Don't
that
mind
well.
using
You
the
can use
hose.
the laundry if you want.
Really? Don't
Take-
tell them all that, man. You'll have a fucking bunch of people here.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, we help you out if you're out on the road there and you need a little reprieve.
You own this house here, don't
Yes,
you?
sir. Yeah, I own the house.
Where are you from?
I'm from Yonkers, New York originally.
Yeah, I knew you were from some fucking place
yeah.
back there. So he's got some bikes here.
Yeah. I got that stuff I wanted to show you at the end. That's the, I got a Pan America. I have a Softail chopper. That's a standard, 2004 standard.
What'd you do? Just get this one?
I got this about 3 years ago. I bought this off the Indian dealer up the block. And, you know, it was in very, very nice, beautiful condition. Beautiful paint, not a scratch or a spark on that paint job.
So
Yeah.
unlike some of the bikes around here.
This is more of like my style Outlaw bike. Look at that front end, the way it sits like that. you
I
know.
see it. Somebody extended it.
I wanted these mirrors since I was 10 years old, and I finally got them when I was 65. Yep.
No, I don't. They all. I'm not happy about it. They all break, man. You know, I'm not happy about it.
Problem is with a carburetor, you wouldn't have this problem.
Of course not. Never. Not once in my life, ever, my whole life, has my bike ever gone on a tow truck to a dealership. I guess that's one of the benefits, but it has problems I have to fix, that's for sure.
My insurance told me, I asked the tow guy, I got free towing, but I said, how much would a tow be to the Yamaha place? He said $200, so at least I saved that.
So it turns out Sid's motorcycle breakdown was not actually the motorcycle's fault. what happened was some rats or mice or something got under his seat, chewed through some of his wiring, and even had a couple of babies there. There was baby mice or rats under there when the shop found it. However, this did cost him a trip having his bike towed to the dealership, which he got for free, but it still cost him $350 in the end.
Yes,
You're missing parts to the pot.
basket.
I'll be damned. Well, you can do it like the Cowboys and just put your coffee in the bottom.
Well, I think Cowboy's had one of those things. Spaceman's never seen one of these. Open it up, man. Open it up. They're trying to explain to him how to make perk coffee with that. He's never seen one.
Coffee. It's a little plastic cup. You put it in the machine, pull it down, and hit a button. Now they have a new invention. It's called a percolator.
Yeah, a new invention. You mean the one the Cowboys used?
Right on. I'm missing a part of my.
That's the one they
percolator.
had on the Chuck wagon when they were doing the fucking moving the cattle, right? I can't believe he doesn't know how to use one of these goddamn things. They're trying to teach him how to use a percolator.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you got instant coffee. Instant coffee sucks.
Now show. Hey, buddy, what's his name?
Instant coffee
Show
sucks.
him the real percolator, the missing link. Show him the missing link.
I have never met anybody who's never seen one of these before, who doesn't know how to use one of these. That's a first. Do you know how to make cowboy coffee, regular cowboy coffee?
No.
I did it for 5 years when I lived in my trailer because I wasn't going to get a coffee machine. At that point, I wanted to simplify my life. It's what I was doing. You put the water on, you get it to boiling. Then you turn the heat down as low as it will go. And you put the coffee in the water and stir it up.
Okay.
Cook it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then what I would do with it, different systems will work, is I'd move it off the heat. And then you take cold water and sprinkle it across the top and wait about 30 seconds. Coffee grounds are afraid of cold water. They will run to the bottom. Then you just pour the coffee off the top. There's got to be a way to complicate that, because that works. That's simple. All you need is a pot and it works. There's got to be a way to complicate that and make it more expensive. That like doesn't cost anything, and you can do it with any pot, and it really sucks because it's not expensive and it's not complicated. There's got to be we could invent French press, or there's got to be a way to make it harder and more expensive.
Here's a good use of a coffee maker. Now, most all of us tent, but if you do find yourself in a motel, right? Go to the coffee maker. Every room has a coffee maker in it, right? Get your dirty underwear and stretch the ass part out over the filter and hit the button like you're making a cup of coffee. You can wash that pair of underwear like that.
That's why I always.
Now we know why the coffee tasted so
I
funny
think
in the
next time
motel.
I'm in a hotel, if I ever find myself in one again, I'm not going to use the coffee maker now that I heard this.
Well, this coffee tastes like ass.
It tastes like ass.
Peace of tranquility has been ruined.
You piece of-
Don't post that, then people.
Oh, I like that.
It'll become a trend.
A trend. Doesn't matter. I'm never in hotels anyway. Yeah.
Now we know why it is.
All of a sudden, every biker in the country that stays in motels are washing their underwear in the coffee maker.
You guys are
And then the
fucked
maids
up.
come to dawn on me. Maybe that's why they invented Keurig, because everybody's washing their underwear on the filter.
Nobody is washing their underwear in a coffee maker except you,
Now, you've been on the road all
Nobody's doing that.
Scotty, you
Like,
know,
I mean, that's a new idea. Has anybody else heard of this before? Well, maybe it'll become a trend.
Scotty, you know every trick of the road, every trick of travel, and you're trying to play it off like you don't wash your underwear in the coffee maker.
Well, I'll tell you something, Spaceman. I don't have any underwear. I've never worn it in my life.
Okay.
I never wore it.
So you've never been desperate to
Me and
catch
Corey have been through this. He tried to convince me I need it, but he couldn't answer the question of why I
Why
need
do
it.
you need it?
Why do
That's
you
what I
need
wanna
it?
know.
He says,
I
well, you
don't have
got
the room
skid
to
marks.
pack it.
He says you might get skid marks. I'm like, you shit on your pants?
That's
I'm
what
like, I got
wanna
over that when I was a kid.
know. Right.
So I guess it's kind of like a diaper. You never get over it. Joe shits on his pants. So does this add flavor to the coffee?
I don't know, man.
You haven't tried that? See if you can get some flavor out of it?
Coffee first.
Try your girlfriend's underwear or your old lady's underwear. That might add a spark of flavor.
Those you really wad up and get inside one.
Yeah, that might add some decent flavor to your coffee. You'd be like, man, this coffee tastes like pussy. Well, there was more that happened while at the rally because I was there for over a month, probably 6 weeks. And so I guess there will be a second part coming up to this, some of the highlights of what went on during the rally and even after it, because there's a lot of things going on in that area after the rally, and there's quite a few of us that stuck around for those. So that should be coming up. I want to remind you guys that I am also on these free speech channels. All you have to do is put this in your search box and these channels will come right up. They're video channels with a search at the top, just like this one. And if you put in my name, you'll find me there. But I strongly suggest that you guys go over there and just snoop around. You know, there's other channels. You can change the channel and see what kind of stuff you find over there. Those things are uncensored, so they're going to have some different stuff you can't find here. I also want to tell you guys that down in the drop box below, I've left some links to some of my donate stuff, you know, for anybody who wants to use it. And because really, this little channel, I think I'm being shadow banned. I'll get to that in a minute. But this little channel doesn't really make me a living. So I'm buying my gas mostly through that. And for everybody who wants to use it, I want to thank you guys a lot. And for those who don't never sweat it. I hope you just enjoyed my content, man, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Now, I do believe I'm being shadow banned a little bit, and what that means mostly is that they don't spread my stuff around that much. There's some reasons for that. I mean, they took down my last channel, right? But, and also one of the things they do is unsubscribe people without telling them. I've had a few guys tell me I've been unsubscribed 3 times. So, just so you know that, I usually try to put stuff out on Saturday morning. So, you know, if you've been unsubscribed, well, yeah. And with all that, you guys, I'll see you all on the next video.